Alright guys, this is Brian, zen.passion.adventure here. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. This is how I studied to get my captain's license. I have a master 25-ton US Coast Guard Merchant Marine license to captain a boat. And so there's 5 tests that you have to go through for the US Coast Guard. First and most important is rules of the road. I think it's 150 questions. You can only miss 5. And then you have navigation general, deck general, towing and sailing, which are very easy. Everybody passes the towing and sailing, but I think the navigation general is 100 questions. You can miss, I think, up to 50. Deck general, same thing, 100 questions. Actually, I think you can miss up to 30. But everybody passes these typically. And towing and sailing, I think they're maybe 15 questions each, and they're very simple. But rules of the road is the biggest. Oh, and then there's one more test, charting. And this is where you actually plot on a chart, do dead reckoning to get fixed points, compass, take compass readings, compare that to the true north reading on the map. And it's challenging. I think there's 5 or 8 questions, I forget. But in any case, this is how I studied for it. We're not going to be going over charting because you have to do that with an actual chart and compass and some straight edges and have some background information on that. However, I am going to go through rules of the road, navigation general, deck general, and towing and sailing. For each video, I have rules of the road with the answers, and I'm going to be doing without the answers too, so you can actually take the test without seeing the answers. Okay, so first video is going to be with the answers. I'm just going to read through the questions and read the correct answer so you can memorize it. And then the second video, I'm going to go through and just read the question only for each 150 questions, I believe. So, okay, so that's how we'll do each video, and we'll start with rules of the road, okay? See you on the next video. All right, hey guys, this is Brian, and this is the first video and we're going to be going through rules of the road. This is the test rules of the road. This is how I studied for the captain's license. We're going to be going through with the answers here. So let's just get right into it. International only. The international rules of the road apply. B. Upon the high seas and in all waters connected therewith, navigable by sea-going vessels, is the correct answer. Number 2. International only. In a narrow channel, an overtaking vessel which intends to overtake on the other vessel's port side would sound 2 prolonged followed by 2 short blasts. Number 3. While underway in restricted visibility, you hear a fog signal of 1 prolonged and 2 short blasts. Which vessel could it be? The answer is A, a towing vessel. Number 4, international only. What whistle signal, if any, would be sounded when 2 vessels are meeting where no course change is necessary and will pass clear starboard to starboard? The correct answer is D, no signal is required. Number 5, international only. A power-driven vessel of less than 7 meters in length, where its maximum speed does not exceed 7 knots, may show when underway. The answer is D, 1 all-around white light. Number 6, international only. In a narrow channel, a signal of intent is sounded by C, a vessel overtaking another. Number 7, international only. A power-driven vessel coming up dead astern of another vessel in open water and altering her course to starboard so as to overtake on the starboard side of the vessel ahead would sound B, 1 short blast. Number 8, international only. At night, a vessel is displaying 3 all-around red lights in a vertical line. During the day, she may show, the answer is B, a cylinder. Number 9, international only. Your vessel is crossing a narrow channel and a vessel to port is navigating within the channel. She is showing a black cylinder. What is your responsibility? The answer is D. Do not cross the channel if you might hinder the other vessel. Number 10, international only. You are meeting another vessel and will pass well clear starboard to starboard. You should B. Hold course and sound no whistle signal. Number 11, international only. You are the stand-on vessel in a crossing situation. The give-way vessel sounds one short blast. Risk of collision does not exist. Your responsibilities include D. Holding course and speed and sound no whistle signal. 12, international only. In a crossing situation, a short blast by the give-way vessel indicates that the vessel B is turning to starboard. One short blast turning to starboard. Number 13, international only. Under what circumstance would an overtaking vessel sound a whistle signal of 2 prolonged followed by 1 short blast? A. When overtaking in a narrow channel. 14, international only. The international waters, you are on vessel 1 in the situation, shown in diagram 9. Vessel 2 sounds 1 short blast. What action should you take? Hold on, let me pull up the diagram here. Pause. Okay, diagram 9. You are on vessel 1 in the situation shown in diagram 9. Vessel 2 sounds 1 short blast. What action should you take? B. Hold course and speed without giving a signal. Your stand-on vessel. 15. In a narrow channel, a vessel trying to overtake another on the other vessel's starboard side would sound a whistle signal of C. 2 prolonged blasts followed by 1 short blast. 16. You are underway in a narrow channel and you are being overtaken by a vessel astern. After the overtaking vessel sounds the proper signal indicating his intention to overtake your vessel on your starboard side, you signal your agreement by sounding D. 1 prolonged, 1 short, 1 prolonged, and 1 short blast. When two vessels are, number 17, when two vessels are in sight of one another, all of the following maneuvering signals are appropriate except B. 4 short blasts on the whistle. 18. Your vessel is overtaking another power-driven vessel in a narrow channel so as to overtake on the other vessel's port side. The overtaken vessel will have to move to facilitate passage. You would sound what whistle signal? D. 2 prolonged blasts followed by 2 short blasts. Number 19. International only. A whistle signal of 1 prolonged, 1 short, 1 prolonged, and 1 short blast is sounded by a vessel. C. In a narrow channel being overtaken. Number 20, international only. Your vessel is backing out of a slip in a harbor and you can see that the other vessels are approaching. You must sound A. 3 short blasts. 21, international only. Your vessel is displaying a day shape consisting of a cylinder. By night, this vessel should show B. 3 all-around red lights in a vertical line. It's constrained by draft. Okay, number 22, international only. In addition to her running lights, an underway vessel constrained by her draft may carry in a vertical line D. 3 all around red lights. Same as the last question. Number 23, international only. You are operating a vessel in a narrow channel and your vessel must remain in the channel. Another vessel is crossing your course from starboard to port. You are in doubt of his intentions. You, A, may sound the danger signal. 5 short blasts. Okay, 24, international only. Vessel A is overtaking vessel B in open waters as shown in diagram 4. Oh, there we go. Let's see what diagram 4 looks like. There's diagram 4 right here. So vessel A is overtaking vessel B on open waters as shown in diagram 4 and will overtake without changing course. Vessel A, D, need not sound any whistle signal. Okay. Number 25, on open water, 2 vessels are in an overtaking situation. The overtaking vessel has just sounded 1 short blast on the whistle. What is the meaning of this whistle signal? The answer is D, I am altering course to starboard. 26, international only. You are underway in fog and hear a fog signal consisting of 1 prolonged and 2 short blasts. Which vessel could it be? The answer is C, a vessel constrained by her draft. Number 27, vessels A and B are in a crossing situation on the high seas as shown in diagram 3. Let's see what diagram 3 looks like. Vessels A and B are crossing in a crossing situation on high seas as shown in diagram 3. B blows 1 short blast. What is the proper action for A to take? Hold course and speed. B. 1 short blast means I'm altering my course to starboard. So A should hold course or stand on vessel. Number 28, which of the following vessels is regarded as being restricted by in her ability to maneuver? The answer is D, dredging. Number 29, if you were coming up on another vessel from dead astern and desired to overtake along the other vessel's starboard side, what whistle signal would you sound? A, 1 short blast. Inland only. In a narrow channel, you are underway and desire to overtake another vessel. After you sound 2 short blasts on your whistle, the other vessel sounds 5 short rapid blasts on the whistle. You should B, hold your relative position, then initiate another signal for after the situation has stabilized. 5 short blasts means emergency. Number 31, inland only. You are navigating in a narrow channel and must remain in the channel for safe operation. Another vessel is crossing the channel ahead of you from your starboard. You are doubtful as to whether your vessel will pass safely if she continues on her present course. Which statement is true? The answer is C. You must sound the danger signal. Number 32, inland only. When you are overtaking another vessel and desire to overtake on the other vessel's port side, you should sound C, 2 short blasts. 33, inland only. A fleet of moored barges extends into a navigable channel. What is the color of lights on the barges? C, white. They're moored, anchored. 34, a vessel is proceeding downbound in a narrow channel on the western rivers when another vessel is sighted moving upbound. Which vessel has the right of way? The answer is B, the vessel moving downbound with a following current. This is the only time in U.S. Coast Guard rules that any boat has another right-of-way over the other boat. Right-of-way is only on rivers, and it's the person that has right-of-way is going downstream. Okay, so B, vessel moving downbound with a following current. Number 35, inland only. What lights are required for a barge being pushed ahead? Answer C, side lights and a special flashing light. Okay. Number 36, inland only. If your tug is pushing a barge ahead at night, what lights show aft on your vessel? Answer C, 2 yellow towing lights. Number 37, inland only. What is the meaning of a too short blast signal used in a meeting situation with another vessel? The answer is A, I intend to leave you on my starboard side. I intend to leave you on my starboard side. Okay? Too short blast means you're turning to port. Number 38, a power-driven vessel operating in a narrow channel with the following current on the Great Lakes or Western Rivers is meeting an upbound vessel. Which statement is true? The downbound vessel has the right of way? Yes. The downbound vessel must initiate required maneuvering signals? Yes. The downbound vessel must propose the manner and place of passage? Yes. All of those apply. D, all of the above. 39, inland only. Your vessel is proceeding down a channel and can safely navigate only within the channel. Another vessel is crossing your bow from port to starboard, and you are in doubt as to his intentions. Which statement is true? The answer is B, you shall sound the danger signal. Number 40, inland only. You have reached an agreement by radio telephone to pass astern of the other vessel. You should D, maneuver and sound no maneuvering signals. You already have communication, and the message is clear. Okay, number 41, inland only. Maneuvering signals shall be sounded on inland waters. A, upon sighting another vessel rounding a bend in the channel within 1/2 mile. Yes. B, when in a meeting situation with another vessel on a clear day within 1/2 mile. Yes. When crossing the track of another vessel less than 1/2 mile away with both vessels in sight of each other. Yes. Maneuvering signals shall be sounded on inland waters. D, all of the above. Okay. Moving to number 42. Inland only. You are proceeding up a channel and are meeting on an outbound vessel. Responsibilities include C, appropriately answering any whistle signals given by the other vessel. Number 43, inland only. When overtaking another power-driven vessel on a narrow channel, a vessel desiring to overtake the other vessel's starboard side would sound a whistle signal of, so you're overtaking on the other vessel's starboard side. One, you're going to have to move starboard. So A, one short blast. 44, both international and inland. A masthead light is what color? B, white. You better get that one. 45, inland only. A vessel overtaking another in a narrow channel is wishing to overtake on the other vessel's port side would sound a whistle signal of B, too short blast. I am moving to port. Numbers 46, inland only. What signal must a power-driven vessel give when backing out of a berth when other vessels are present? This is inland, so it's C, one prolonged blast followed by 3 short blasts. 3 short blasts means backing. 1 prolonged blast means inland. You don't have to do 1 prolonged blast in international waters. Okay, number 47, inland only. You are on vessel B, and vessel A desires to overtake you on your starboard side as shown in diagram 2. Let's see what diagram 2 looks like. Okay. You are on vessel B, and vessel A desires to overtake you on your starboard side. Right here, as shown in diagram 2. After the vessel has exchanged one short blast, you should, answer is C, hold course and speed. Let him pass you. Number 48, an agreement has been reached by radio telephone. In this situation, whistle signals B are not required. We've already reached an agreement. You don't want to confuse signals or communication. Number 49, inland only. You are underway in a narrow channel and you are being overtaken by a vessel astern. After the overtaking vessel sounds one short blast, you signal your agreement by sounding A, one short blast. Just mimic his intentions. 50, inland only. You are in a meeting situation with a vessel and you sound one short blast. The other vessel answers with one short blast. What should be your next action? The answer is B, pass the other vessel, leaving him on your port side. Your port side. Number 51, inland only. When overtaking another power-driven vessel, a vessel desiring to overtake on the other vessel's port side would sound a whistle signal of B, two short blasts. You have to turn to port. 52, inland only. Which is true of a downbound power-driven vessel with a following current meeting an upbound vessel on the western rivers? A, she has the right of way. Yes. B, she has purpose. She shall propose the manner and place of passage. Yes, that's a requirement. C, she shall initiate maneuvering signals. Yes, requirement. So D is the answer, all of the above. 53, inland only. You are underway on a vessel A, desired to overtake vessel B as shown in diagram 4. Let's see what diagram 4 says. You are underway on vessel A, desired to overtake vessel B in diagram 4. After you sound two short blasts on your whistle, vessel B sounds two short blasts on the whistle. You should D, overtake with caution on the port side of the vessel B. Okay. 54. Which statement is true concerning the fog signal of a vessel 15 meters in length anchored in a special anchorage area? Since it's a special anchorage area, the answer is A, the vessel is not required to sound a fog signal. Okay. Number 55, inland only. You are on vessel A, and vessel B desires to overtake you on your starboard side as shown in diagram 10. Let's see what diagram 10 looks like. Oh. Okay, there's diagram 10. So you are on vessel A. Vessel B desires to overtake you on your starboard side. So that's your starboard side is right here, as shown in diagram 10. After the vessels have exchanged one blast signals, you should C, hold course and speed. You are the overtaken vessel. Okay. Inland only. A vessel more than 50 meters in length would be required to show how many white anchor lights when anchored in a Secretary of Department of Homeland Security approved special anchorage area. The answer is 2. You're over 50 meters, and it is a special anchorage area. So you're over 50 meters. That's why you have to show the light. Okay. Inland only. Number 57. You are navigating in a narrow channel and must remain in the channel for safe operation. Another vessel is crossing the channel ahead of you from your starboard, and you are doubtful as to the intention of the crossing vessel. You shall sound the danger signal. So even though they're on starboard, they are stand-on vessel. However, you must stay in the channel because you are constrained by your draft. Okay, so you are stand-on vessel actually. So sound the danger signal if you are doubtful as to the intention of the crossing vessel. Okay. Number 58, inland only. While underway during the day, you sight a small power-driven vessel showing a flashing blue light. The blue light indicates a... Answer is A, law enforcement boat. Number 59, inland only. While underway, you sight the lights in diagram 16. Let's see, 16 here. Okay, there's diagram 15, diagram 16. While underway at night, you sight the lights in diagram 16 with the yellow lights flashing. Okay, you should, the answer is D, pass between the two sets of vertical red lights. Okay, there's obstructions on either side of this. Number 60, inland only. When power-driven vessels are in a crossing situation, one short blast by the give-way vessel would mean I intend to leave you on my port side, meaning I am moving to starboard. Okay, one short blast, moving to starboard. Two short blasts, moving to port. Okay, the answer is A, I intend to leave you on my port side. Number 61, inland only. The two vessels are meeting and will pass less than 1/2 mile apart. In this situation, whistle signals C shall be exchanged if meeting agreements have not been made by radio. Inland only. You are overtaking another vessel in a narrow channel. You wish to overtake her on her starboard side. You should sound a whistle signal of turning to starboard. A, one short blast. 63. Inland only. Which is true of a downbound vessel meeting an upbound vessel on the western rivers? The answer is A, she has the right of way only if she is a power-driven vessel. Number 64. Inland only. A vessel of less than 20 meters at anchor in a special anchorage area. We went over this. B, need not show any lights. It's a special anchorage area. And it's less than 20 meters. Number 65, inland only. A towing vessel pushing ahead on western rivers above the Huey P. Long Bridge shall show B, side lights and towing lights. 66, inland only. A power-driven vessel, when leaving a dock or berth, shall sound C, one prolonged blast. 67, inland only. Which is a characteristic of a special flashing light? It must be yellow in color? Yes. It must be placed as far forward as possible? Yes. Show an unbroken light over an arc of the horizon, not less than 180 degrees, nor more than 225 degrees? Yes. The answer is D, all of the above. Number 68, inland only. For the purpose of the inland navigation rules, the term inland waters includes A, the navigable waters of the United States shoreward of the navigational demarcation lines. San Diego is a good example of that. The demarcation line is right at Point Loma. Okay, 69, inland only. Vessels A and B are shown meeting will pass within 1/2 mile as shown in diagram 7. Let's check out diagram 7. Diagram 7's back here. Okay, there's diagram 7 right here. Vessels A and B are meeting will pass within 1/2 mile as shown in diagram 7. Which of the following is true concerning whistle signals between the vessels? Both vessels should sound 2 short blasts. Moving to port, moving to port. Okay, I tend to leave you on my starboard side. Okay, inland only. You are approaching a vessel showing the lights shown in diagram 15. Yellow, yellow. This is C, an overtaking situation. So you're probably looking at the aft end of the vessel. You're approaching a vessel showing lights of 2 yellow. This is an overtaking situation. Number 71. Inland only. Which term is not used in the navigational rules? Inland navigational rules. The answer is B, a vessel constrained by her draft. So constrained by draft is only international. And so we had a question earlier about you're in the channel and you can only safely move within that channel. That is similar to constrained by draft, but if it's inland, that term is not used. Okay, constrained by draft. Number 70, inland only. Vessel A and B are meeting on a river shown in diagram 11. See diagram 11. A and B are meeting on a river shown in diagram 11 and will pass about 1/4 mile apart. What action should the vessels take? The answer is B. The vessel should exchange 2 short blasts and pass starboard to starboard. That seems to be the logical thing to do. They're already aligned starboard to starboard. So 73, inland only. One short blast signal is used in a meeting situation with another vessel means D, I intend to leave you on my port side. Also known as I intend to turn starboard, turn right. So the answer is D, I intend to leave you on my port side. 74, inland only. While underway at night, you see 2 yellow lights displayed in a vertical line. This should indicate to you A, C, vessel towing by pushing ahead. Number 75, when 2 vessels are meeting on a narrow inland channel or waterway specified by the secretary, which vessel shall sound the first maneuvering signal? The answer is B, the vessel going downbound. Okay. Even it's a channel or waterway, could be a river, the one going downbound, if there is a downbound. Okay, that's the requirement. 76, inland only. If your tug is pushing a barge ahead at night, what lights should show aft on your vessel? C, 2 towing lights, like the 2 vertical yellows like we saw earlier. Okay, 77, inland only. Your power-driven vessel is crossing a river on the western rivers. You must keep out of the way of a sailing vessel descending the river. Yes. A power-driven vessel ascending the river. Yes. A vessel restricted in its ability to maneuver crossing the river. Yes. You gotta stay away from all 3 of those. The answer is D, any of the above. 78, inland only. A vessel crossing a river on the Great Lakes or Western rivers must keep out of the way of power-driven vessel. Descending the river on a tow? Yes. Ascending the river with a tow? Yes, it's a towing vessel. C, ascending the river without a tow? Let's see. Vessel crossing a river. Yeah, you're crossing. So it needs to stay out of the way of everybody that's in the river. So yes, C. So D is all of the above. It's the answer. Number 79, international only. One short blast means B, I am altering course to starboard. 80, inland only. You are overtaking another vessel and sound 2 short blasts. If the other vessel answers your signal with 5 short and rapid blasts, you should A, not overtake the other vessel until both vessels exchange the same signal. 5 short blasts is a danger signal. 81. Both international and inland. The equipment for sound signals on a vessel over 100 meters shall be A whistle, bell, and gong. It's over 100 meters. You need a whistle, you need a bell, you need a gong. Number 82. Both international and inland. A vessel engaged in pilotage duty, which is at anchor, must show which of the following lights at night? Answer C. 2 all around lights in a vertical line, the upper being white, the lower red, and anchor lights. 83. Inland only. You are overtaking another vessel in a narrow channel. You wish to overtake the other vessel on her starboard side. Your whistle signal should be A. 1 short blast. I am altering course to starboard. 84. Inland only. You are meeting another vessel in inland waters. She sounds 1 short blast on the whistle. This means that C. She intends to leave you on her port side, meaning she's altering course to starboard. So 85. In both international and inland, a vessel shall be deemed to be overtaking when she is in such a position with reference to the vessel she is approaching that she can see at night. A. She only sees the stern light of the vessel. So she's deemed to be overtaking when she only sees the stern light of the vessel. Okay, the other person is overtaken. 86. Both inland and international. A vessel towing astern in an operation which severely restricts the towing vessel and her tow in their ability to deviate from their course shall, when making way, show the masthead lights for towing vessel, yes. The lights for vessel restricted in its ability to maneuver, yes. Side lights, stern light, and towing light, yes. The answer is D, all of the above. 87. Both international and inland. If you are the stand-on vessel in a crossing situation, you may take action to avoid collision by your maneuver alone. When may this action be taken? D. When it becomes apparent that to you that the giveaway vessel is not taking appropriate action. Again, if you are a stand-on vessel in a crossing situation, you may take action to avoid collision by your maneuver alone. When may this action be taken? D. When it becomes apparent to you that the giveaway vessel supposed to be given way is not taking appropriate action, then you are supposed to take appropriate action, okay, to avoid collision. You still have responsibility, even though you are the stand-on vessel. That's a very important question. Number 88. Both international and inland. Your 15-meter tug is underway and crossing a deep and narrow channel. A large container vessel is off to your port bow on a steady bearing. Which statement is true concerning this situation? C. You cannot hamper the safe passage of the container vessel in the channel. Okay. Number 89. Both international and inland. A 95-meter vessel aground shall sound which fog signal? D is the answer. A rapid ringing of a bell for 5 seconds, preceded and followed by 3 separate and distinct strokes on the bell. I am aground. So rapid ringing followed by I am aground. 3 separate and distinct strokes of the bell. Okay. Number 90. Both international and inland. Which statement is true considering a vessel equipped with operational radar? A. She must use this equipment to obtain early warning of risk of collision. If you have the equipment, it's required you use it. A is the correct answer. 91. Both international and inland. While you are operating a power-driven vessel in fog, your radar indicates a vessel 3/4 mile distant on your port bow. You should, D, not alter course to port. You are stand-on vessel. Okay, 92. both international and inland. A sailing vessel is overtaking a tug and tow as shown in diagram 12. Which statement is correct? Let's see diagram 12. Okay. A sailing vessel is overtaking a tug and tow. Diagram 12. Which statement is correct? Answer C. The tug is the stand-on vessel because it is being overtaken. Overtaking always have to give way to overtaken. Okay? Only new reels catch fish, so purchase some often. Overtaking has to give way to overtaken. If you don't know that acronym, learn it. Only new reels catch fish, so purchase some often. That is the who has to give way to who. That's the priority. Okay? 93. Both international and inland in diagram 9. See diagram 9. Okay, here's diagram 9 right here. Let's see diagram. In diagram 9, vessel 2 is a power-driven vessel that has on its starboard side vessel 1, a power-driven vessel. Which of the following statements is correct? Vessel 2 should keep out of the way of vessel 1. That's stand-on vessel. Who's ever to your right-hand side is stand-on vessel. If you are on the right-hand side, you are stand-on vessel. Okay? Whoever's to your left is give-way vessel. However, you still have to keep into account the order of priority. Only new reels catch fish, so purchase some often. Learn what those are. Okay, number 94. See diagram 3. Diagram 3. You are underway on vessel A and sight vessel B, which is a vessel underway and fishing. Which statement is true? Vessel A must keep out of the way of vessel B since B is fishing. Okay, even though you're stand-on vessel, vessel B is fishing. Only new reels catch fish. Fish is fishing, so purchase. Sailing, power-driven vessel. You're a power-driven vessel. You need to stay out of the way of a fishing vessel, which is above you in that order. Only new reels catch fish, so purchase some often. Fish is a fishing vessel. Okay, number 95. Both international and inland. You are on lookout watch when you sight a vessel displaying a square flag above a ball. This indicates D, a vessel in distress. Square flag is vessel in distress. Okay. Number 96. You are operating a stern propulsion when backing out of a slip with the other vessels around you. You should sound A, 3 short blasts. I'm moving to rear. I'm reversing. Okay. Number 97, international and inland. The rules concerning lights shall be complied with in all weathers from sunset to sunrise. The lights, A, shall be displayed in restricted visibility during daylight hours as well. Okay. Number 8, both international and inland. Side lights are what color? B, red to port, green to starboard. Red means stop, green means go. If you see red, you should let the other, you are the giveaway vessel. If you see green, you are the stand-on vessel. So side lights are what color? B, red to port, green to starboard. Green is on starboard. Okay, 99, both international and inland. You are underway in fog when you hear the rapid ringing of a bell for 5 seconds followed by the sounding of a gong for 5 seconds. This signal indicates a vessel, B, more than 100 meters in length, at anchor. More than 100 meters in length, at anchor. Okay, number 100, both international and inland. At night, what lights are required to be shown by a dredge on the side of the dredge which another vessel may pass? D, 2 green lights. So the side of the dredge that another vessel may pass should be green. Okay, 2 green lights. D. 101, both international and vessel 1 is a power-driven vessel that has on its starboard side vessel 2, a fishing vessel. In a crossing situation, which of the following statements about this situation is correct? A, vessel 1 should keep out of the way of vessel 2 because it's fishing. The answer is A. Only new reels catch fish, so purchase them often. 102, both international and inland, you are approaching a vessel dredging during the day and see 2 balls in a vertical line on the port side of the dredge. These shapes mean that C, there's an obstruction on the port side of the dredge. You do not pass on the port side. So 2 balls means you don't. 2 diamonds, you should pass on the side that has the 2 diamonds. C, there is an obstruction on the port side of the dredge. Do not pass on the port side. 103, both international and inland, a vessel at anchor shall display between sunrise and sunset on the forward part of the vessel where it can best be seen. The answer is A, 1 black ball. I'm an anchor. That's only if you're not in a special anchorage area. So special anchorage area you can if you want to, but you don't have to. So 104, both inland and international, a rowboat underway shall show A, D, white light in sufficient time to prevent collision. If it's only a rowboat, it's up to them to flash that white light in sufficient time to prevent collision only. Okay, 105, both international and inland, you are underway in fog when you hear a whistle signal of 1 prolonged blast and 2 short blasts. This signal could indicate a vessel, A, not under command. Okay. 106, both international and inland, in addition to her pilot identification lights, a pilot vessel underway shall display D, side lights and stern light. That's required on every vessel, right? 107, both international and inland, which day shape must you show when at anchor? See diagram 17. See diagram 17 here. Which day shape should you show when you're at anchor? The answer is A. The answer is A, that ball. Both international and inland. If you are approaching a bend and hear a whistle signal of 1 prolonged blast from around the bend, you should answer with a signal of B, 1 prolonged blast. Answer him. Okay, 109, both international and inland, a pilot vessel at night will show D, side lights, a stern light, and 2 all-around lights in a vertical line, the upper being white, the lower being red. I'll pause here for a second. Okay, international and inland, number 110, an authorized light to assist the identification of submarines operating on the surface is an B, intermittent flashing amber or yellow light. 111, international and inland, a lookout is required, C, at all times. Number 112, international and inland, you are the watch officer on a power-driven vessel and you notice a vessel approaching from astern. You should A, hold course and speed. 113, international inland, when navigating in restricted visibility, a power-driven vessel shall B, not alter course to port for a vessel forward of the beam. Always turn starboard. When in doubt, turn starboard. Okay. 114, international inland, a towing light is a yellow light having the same characteristics as A, stern light. 115, international inland, what type of vessel or operation is indicated by a vessel showing 2 cones with the apexes together. B, fishing or trawling. It looks like a fish. Two triangles put together. It kind of looks like a fish. 116, both international and inland. A power-driven vessel of less than blank in length may, in lieu of masthead light, stern light, and side lights, exhibit an all-around white light and side lights. Vessel has to be less than 12 meters. B, less than 12 meters. 117, both international and inland. Which signal is a distress signal that can be used by a vessel to attract attention? An orange smoke signal? Yes. A continuous sounding of a fog signal? Yes. A barrel with burning oil on deck? Yes. Do anything and everything possible if you're in distress to get people to notice you. D, all of the above. 118, international inland. While underway in the fog, you hear a rapid ringing of a bell for about 5 seconds. This signal is sounded by D, a vessel at anchor. Rapid ringing for 5 seconds, vessel at anchor. 119, both international and inland. What is the arc of visibility of the masthead light? 225 degrees. B. 120, international inland. A vessel using a traffic separation scheme shall D, proceed in the appropriate lane in the direction of the traffic flow for that lane. 121, international inland. While underway in fog, you hear a vessel sound one prolonged blast, followed by 2 short blasts on the whistle. What could this indicate? A vessel with divers down. Okay, a vessel with divers down. I don't know if that one's on the test or not. I don't remember it being on the test. That's kind of a fishy one. Okay, 122, inland only. In diagram 6, vessel A, let's see, diagram 6, diagram 7, okay. In diagram 6, vessel A is underway and pushing ahead, restricted in her ability to maneuver. When vessel B is sighted off the starboard valve, vessel B is